Hey, what's going on guys? Nightmare has dropped and with it you'll need to complete 6 challenges to unlock the Bloody Mess blueprint. Here is the best method to do so. You'll have 6 challenges to complete. I recommend getting these challenges done on DMZ so you won't have to worry too much about player killing, as it's going to be way less sweaty than doing it on Warzone. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the first challenge. So, the first challenge is the Butcher. On the map, you'll find a demonic altar. This altar is always a random spawn around the map. The first time we found it in Al-Mazrah City, and the second time it was in the observatory. Once you get there, you'll have 5 pillars you need to activate. Activating them will give you a wave of zombies each time. From my experience, the zombies were really slow and have extremely low health, so just keep a distance, shoot them up, you'll be fine. So once you activate all 5 pillars, a portal will spawn which will teleport you to the Butcher boss fight. The Butcher boss fight is, in my opinion, the hardest fight out of all the challenges. You'll have this dude constantly chasing you, so always try and keep your distance. The best way to kill him is simply pummel that man with bullets. I recommend something like an RPK or just any LMG with a ton of bullets. On my first try I pummeled him with the Lockwood 300, but on my second try I found it way more efficient to just get him with an RPK. The Butcher does have phases. Once his health gets depleted to a certain point, he'll start doing more attacks like an area effect attack where he just jumps up, stomps on the ground, but again, just keep your distance, you'll be fine. Once you finally kill the Butcher, he'll drop the Butcher Cleaver item. You can sell this item to the shop and you'll just get free money pretty much. So far we haven't found any secret method or bartering and anything like that. So for now it's just something free to sell. You'll also be given the Butcher calling card and voila. So moving on to the Swamp Creature. The Swamp Creature can be found at Mawza Marshland and is also marked on the map. Once you arrive at the location, you'll see a summoning icon. You'll need to find the golden tiara. Check the big plants around the area and you'll eventually come across it. Once you get the tiara, simply place it in the circle and the boss fight begins. I found simply shock charging the creature to be the most effective way to deal with him. Yo, you can shock charge him properly. Let's do it. What confused me a little is he seemed to spawn clones which we had to take out, but when the others died, it said I completed the event despite the original one we first saw still being alive, so I don't know what happened there, but yeah, keep that in mind when fighting it. Hey, got it. So, once he's done, you'll also get the Swamp Creature calling card as a reward. Moving on to boss fight number 3, the Pharaoh. So this guy requires you to go all the way out to Oasis. Once you arrive, you'll need to look for some skulls which can be dropped by enemies with red highlighted around them. Place those skulls into the tomb and a boss fight begins. So a big warning for this guy, if he gets close enough to you, he can down you immediately with a non-consensual finishing move, so make sure to always keep your distance from this guy. Unlike the Swamp Creature, this man is immune to shock charges, so all you can really do is just pump him, run, run. After a few minutes, you'll finally defeat him and he will drop a self-revive, a comms vest, and the new Haunted Box. The Haunted Box is just a mix of a munition box and an armor box together. Defeating this boss will also reward you with the Pharaoh calling card. Now, onto boss fight number 4 and my personal favorite, the UFO. So the UFO will always spawn down by Sawa Village. It'll start off as an anomaly. The anomaly will fight back and shoot little blue lasers, which isn't easy to dodge, but the damage is pretty minimal. So just grab a bunch of plates beforehand and you will be absolutely fine. Once you beat the orb, you'll get a beam of light coming out of the sky and this awesome animation happens, and the big boy UFO boss fight will begin. So the UFO will shoot lasers and missiles at you for the entire fight. You may be able to put a trophy system down to block the missiles, but I have not tested that. Same thing as before, just pump this thing with bullets. It also has a chance of abducting one of your teammates, which I think is hilarious and awesome. Unfortunately, we didn't see what happens when my friend Covert got beamed up to the top, because we somehow cancelled it. But if anyone knows, let me know down in the comments. I'd love to know if it's just an instant death or if you just fight some aliens up in the ship. Once you deplete its health and finish it off, a glowing orb will drop from the spaceship. Now we did get attacked here by another squad, but we managed to beat them all. I highly recommend at least one of your squad mates is wearing a comms vest when taking on all these bosses, so that it's just going to announce when enemy squads are nearby, so you can always mentally prepare yourself instead of just getting jumped. Anyway, so you grab the glowing orb from the UFO and take it down to where the portal spawns on the ship. Place the glowing orb on the ship. You'll be given a load of cash and 3 special plate vests. You'll also be rewarded the UFO calling card. Now, challenge number 5, the Ghost Train. So this one's pretty straightforward. The objective is to board the train from the back and push through the cart, fighting zombies and getting loot along the way. I missed out on most of the action, but the train will have traps and sentry gun turrets as well as these zombie looking dudes on your train. You may find some special heat resistant keys. These can be used to unlock special chests at the front of your train. You'll also find the heart of the train all the way at the front. Take that and you'll be rewarded with the train calling card, and that's another mission complete. Alright, and the last one is fairly easy objective, the evil spirits. So essentially you have to open chests and toolboxes in the places listed until you get a jump scare. Quarry, Al-Mazrah City, Al-Bagara Fortress, and the airport. Once you've done that, congratulations, you've completed Operation Nightmare and you will be given the Bloody Mess blueprint for the Bas-p submachine gun, which has the bosses from the event printed on the gun as a nice little well done reward. Anyway, that wraps up the video, ladies and gentlemen. Hope this video helps. Let me know down in the comments your opinion on this event. Did you like it? Do you hate it? Is it too hard? I think it was really fun and would consider it a little teaser on the capabilities that Modern Warfare 3 Zombies could show us next month. Anyway guys, that's all from me. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching, and I'll see you in the next one.